Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, I recently did a video where I titled it Prepper Down, and the YouTube algorithm took it down. I don't know why. I'm thinking because I put prepper in it. There's a lot of misconception, a lot of misinformation about what a prepper is. If you were to ask my grandparents, my great-grandparents, what's a prepper, what's a homesteader, they'd be like, what the hell are you talking about? What's the difference between a prepper and a homesteader? Nothing. Maybe you can like bring it down to a smaller level where a prepper is someone that's trying to build up a supply of goods for an event that may happen or may not happen, but they have a supply of goods that's put back behind just in case they have to go for a long time without some support. A homesteader, they're building up their own supplies, they're doing things to make themselves self-sufficient, and that way they can go self-sufficient. I mean, just make life easy, just live off your land, as simple as that. How did I get started? And am I a prepper? Broken prepper. Or am I a homesteader? Here's the simple answer. I live 20 miles from town. That's not a fun thing to drive to town to get a cup of sugar. I don't have neighbors that I can go to for a cup of sugar, so I can't walk across the apartment, across the way and say, hey, can I borrow a cup of sugar? I'll get you back Tuesday. Whatever. So we started building up supplies. And we built up supplies so much so that we didn't have to go to town but maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, once a month, once every 2 months. And yeah, I still work, so I go to town my work days, but I don't like to actually go to the grocery after work or anything, so we kind of just keep our supplies. We make the supply run about once a month. Hence, we're homesteaders, because we're self-sufficient from our land. We don't have to go to town all the time. Or are we preppers because we put back a lot of supplies? I don't know. But when COVID hit, we didn't need toilet paper. Quite honestly, I love telling the story. My daughter was in town, and she was walking through Walmart, and she's like, Dad, hey, do we need toilet paper? Do we need anything? And I'm like, oh, they got toilet paper? That's pretty surprising. Well, no, we don't need toilet paper. We're good. We're good for a while. Because that's one thing you don't want to run to town for is toilet paper. You don't do 20 miles, 40 miles round trip for toilet paper. So you have some toilet paper. I was like, hey, give me some beer. And what the heck? Just have some beer. And so she got some beer. And next thing you know, a week later, the beer ran out. Apparently there was a thing where the beer was like running low and beer ran out. So everybody talked about toilet paper and so forth. And it's like, So not only did I have toilet paper, great hygiene item, I had cold beer, great entertainment item. Am I a prepper or am I a homesteader? I don't know. We homestead, we live outside of town, we keep things smooth how they go. So what's this got to do with you? Are you a prepper or are you a homesteader? If you're scared and you're trying to get supplies going, you're scared that there might be an EMP, might be a zombie apocalypse. There might be something that happens, I don't know. So you're trying to hoard supplies. I shouldn't say the word hoard because hoarding is really not prepping. If you're a hoarder, that means you're scared. If you're building up supplies and so forth because you think there might be an event that happens, you're actually not a prepper because you're not prepped. You're scared. You're just trying to go out and get a whole bunch of things and put them all back. If you're a true homesteader, you're building up supplies because over time you're going to use them. You might need some more nails, might need more screws, might need more hoses, might need some soil amendments, things like that. And when you see them on sale, you get them, you put them back, now you got them. You don't have to go to town that much. So I guess if you're a prepper, you're actually not a homesteader. But if you're a homesteader, you're kind of a prepper. Kind of confusing, isn't it? All right. So let's talk frank. Like I said, you don't want to go to town all the time for supplies. You don't want to run out of things that you need, day-to-day items. You also have to keep in mind that things happen in this world, and food is going to cost more money. Screws and nails and supplies and tools, they're going to cost more money. Building materials, all that stuff that you go through. Animal feed, oh my God, can I start with animal feed? Oh, I am so behind times right now. I am going to try to build some pasture systems, rotational pasture systems, other pastures that I can use, some more fields that I can grow my own animal feed. Because if I was a good homesteader, I would have had that already in there. But now I'm a prepper. So we're back to that again. Gosh, it's the crisis, the mental. So now I'm prepping on animal feed because animal feed is going way the hell up on cost, and I'm behind the times. So now I'm scared. Now I'm trying to prep for animal feed. I still don't need toilet paper though. Get there. But you get my point. When you're behind and you don't know what you're doing and you're trying to catch up, you're prepping because you're scared and you don't know what's going to happen. When you're homesteading, you've got a solid platform. You're just doing it every day. You've got what you need. You're taking care of business. That's the difference. So when YouTube pulls me down, putting the feet of prepper, I'll say it, prepper, okay? Yes. There's times that a homesteader is a prepper. There's times that a prepper is a homesteader. There's times that a person lives in an apartment is probably not a homesteader because you really can't do a lot of chicken eggs in an apartment. But we all should be preppers. Back to my original point. Did my grandparents know the word prepper or homesteader? No. They just called it living. Stay safe.